Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Roll Podcast. Welcome to another edition of ReWatching Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 1. Today I'm talking about Chapter 5, Dreams in a Witch House. In this episode we see a mysterious demon wreaks havoc on Spelman Mortuary, and Sabrina goes rogue and puts her powers to the test. So in this episode, a sleep demon wreaks havoc on the Spelman Mortuary, as I just said, and Sabrina has to be the one to step up and save the day, even though she had a little help from Madam Satan in doing so. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode because this is one of my favorite types of premises to do in any kind of like supernatural or sci-fi show, which is a dreamscape. That's right, like where you go into different people's dreams and there's some kind of thing that can control dreams that both terrifies me, but it also I really enjoy it nonetheless. Because yeah, like those like Freddy Krueger type things, I really enjoy that when they add those into different sci-fi and supernatural shows. In this case, with Sabrina. So yeah, I really enjoyed that element. I liked just being able to see each of their different dreams. Sabrina's dreaming of marrying Harvey. Ambrose dreaming of doing his own autopsy. Hilda dreaming of having a meeting with Principal Hawthorne, and then Hilda of cooking for the Dark Lord and then killing your sister. But yeah, I just really enjoyed seeing like how the different takes on each of these characters' personalities and what they'd be dreaming about, what their dream / nightmare, like what their biggest dream is and what their worst nightmare is at the same time. So I just really enjoyed that aspect of diving into it. And then I like the fact that, that Madam Satan's the one that kind of has to save the day. Without her, Sabrina wouldn't have realized she was dreaming, and this whole thing, they'd still be in the dreamscape where, they would have gone crazy. So I really enjoyed that her character played a little bit more of a role. And then it leads to the end of this episode where Sabrina confronts her being like, hey, you helped. Who and what are you? And I just really enjoyed that. Sabrina's smart enough to not like chalk it up to just it being a part of her dream, and that obviously somebody helped her. And what's going on with this Miss Wardwell? That's such a weird name to say, 2 W's. But yeah, that's all my general thoughts after having rewatched this episode of Sabrina. I'm sure let me know in the comments below what you thought of this episode. Thanks again for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And have a good one.